Hello. Hello.
Hello.
And now we can listen.
Acha, so till now my voice was not coming.
No. Your voice was not coming. So we have received so many messages like no audio.
Sorry.
I think we should
Let's
start from the beginning.
let's start once again from start. So disclaimer that I am going to read. So sorry, actually it was on mute and I was not aware actually. That's why I asked, but there was no one has replied. No worries. Okay, sorry. Let's start once again. So disclaimer, today is 22nd June 2023. Before starting, disclaimer is registration granted by SEBI, members of membership of BASL and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before investing. Then our company name, registration numbers with SEBI and address and compliance officer name, address, name, email address and phone numbers are given. Okay, so let's move to discuss further in rapid manner. So this is the current market direction as per O'Neill methodology. You know that we follow unique methodology of O'Neill methodology of market direction, where it is based on certain rules and regulations. And if you see that overall placement of market, almost all market is in confirmed uptrend only, even though it technically as per O'Neill methodology Nifty 50 is in rally attempt, but it was because of it has not that this particular rally started from 16,800 900, but it has not gained more than 1.7% after almost 2,000 points of rally along with higher volume compared to previous day. And that is why to follow the strict rule, we have not moved this Nifty 50 from rally attempt to rally. But as Sensex has already moved into rally attempt, and then after considering sectoral movement and everything, we have added lots of stocks and everything, and we tried to monetize as much as possible during in last 3 months of current move of market. So almost all trend, if you see the return and everything, 1 month return, 3 month return. So 3 month return, almost all sectors, not almost, even I can say all sectors is given clear cut positive return. And among that, Realty and auto has outperformed. Realty has gained almost 30% and auto has gained almost 20%. Only underperforming sector was this IT. It has managed to close on green in last 3 months, but with minor gain only. So I can say participation was very good in last 3 month or 4 month time frame, especially after last day of from the first day of April to till date, and all sectors are closed in green. So let's move on chart so we can discuss further on more technical way how market is placed. So this is the daily chart of Nifty 50, and daily chart of Nifty 50 is clearly showing that it is this near to this previous all-time high level. Previous all-time high is placed around 18,887. In this week, Friday onwards, it has tried to touch or cross that level 3 to 4 times. In means I can say in last 5 trading sessions, it has tried to touch, or even I can say that if I ignore 10-12 points, though it has already touched, but it has not crossed actually. So one thing is that there was in December 2021, there was some island reversal kind of pattern, and afterward there was a fall happened of almost 2,000 points. So it is facing some resistance. Here is a supply area, I can say technically, and it is facing resistance in this range. Now, how it is placed and everything. So one thing is clear that the market is in clear-cut uptrend, no doubt. But there are some, red flag kind of signs now we are able to see in current juncture. So this first is this down upward sloping trend line. So from the last almost 2.5 months, we are consistently drawing this upward sloping trend line in every Bazaar pe Charcha session, and we are saying that unless and until it is holding above this, and along with 21 days moving average or exponential moving average, there is no need to worry. And you should remain in bullish trajectory only, or in bullish side only to gain to get maximum gain from market, and it is still holding this upward sloping trend line, then I can say that our sentiment is still, market sentiment is still bullish, quite bullish, I can say. But yes, bullishness is that does not mean that it will gain 2%, 3%, or 5% from here. From the last almost 3 to 4 Bazaar Pe Charcha session, from the last 1.5 month, 1 month, I can say 2 Bazaar Pe Charcha, couple of Bazaar Pe Charcha session, we are saying that market is bullish, it is uptrend sentiment, but we are not expecting that much gain in terms of points or percentage gain. And same thing I would like to reiterate. Even I can say now, my first time after 3 months, I would like to follow some cautious approach in Nifty, because after considering lot of things, not only price pattern, after considering this momentum analysis, after considering other factor analysis, I can say that market is trying to get some trigger, but it is not getting. And today, if you see, read the news that US chairman has indicated to increase another 25 basis point in next month, July. So maybe that will happen. So market will get triggered from there. But that is not a big problem at all, because it is almost anticipated in the market. But yes, it may get triggered from that. So from here now, first time after in 3 months, I would like to comment like some cautious approach. But at the same time, cautious approach cautious approach does not mean that market will fall. It may enter into some kind of correction, price-wise correction. It may enter into some kind of profit booking. It may enter into some kind of sideways with negative wise kind of trend, like it was earlier. So it may happen now, because if you see from 16,800 to 18,800, almost 2,000 points rally happened in last 3 months, or less than 3 months, I can say. In terms of week point of view, 15 weeks, 2,000 points move has been happened. So now some correction may be due. I'm not denying for that. And now after considering last 1 week, and another thing is the way it is facing resistance around previous all time. So after considering all these factors, correction may some accelerate once it will breach this downward sloping trend line. But at the same time, suppose it will cross this previous all time high level with strong volume, so some more gain may also happen. But gain does not mean that once again it will give 4, 5% or 7% or 10% return. I am not expecting, at least at current juncture. But yes, suppose it will cross that level, so maybe 19,000 or 19,200 kind of move may happen. So broadly, what I am expecting in current level in Nifty 50 especially, broadly I am expecting 5 to 700 point kinds of move. And that range is 19,000 in upside and 19,000 in upside and 18,500 in upside, plus minus 100 point. Plus minus 100 point means 19,000 to 19,100 kind of moves in upside, and same likewise 18,500 to 18,400 kinds of move in downside. So this is the range of 500-600 points or 700 points. In my opinion, suppose it will cross, so maybe it may touch 19,000 to 19,100, or maybe in bull case scenario it may touch 19,200 also in next couple of weeks or next 2 to 4 weeks. But suppose it will not cross and it will start showing some negativity and it will breach this trend line, 21 days exponential moving average. So maybe in downside 18,500 to 18,400 kind of levels may be achievable in coming days and coming couple of weeks. So this is the current placement of Nifty 50. So it is very difficult to comment that from where, clear cut comment that from where it will move actually, upside or downside. It may happen anything, but I am not expecting at least that such kind of erratic move. It may happen 200-300 points downside or 400 points downside, or 200-400 points in upside. So if I consider that percentage terms, so 2.5 from the current level, 2% to 2.5% upside move may happen, and same likewise 2% to 2.5% move may happen in downside. Suppose it will breach that 18,400 level, 500 level, then once again we have to revisit and reanalyze the situation, and then we will comment. And in such case, it may extend further in downside. But meanwhile, After considering various factors, I can say that as such there is no sign that it in next couple of weeks, at least till next Bazaar Pe Charcha point of view, I'm not expecting fall below 18,500 or 400. And likewise, if it will give breakout of an upside, I'm not expecting more move beyond 19,100 or 200 or maximum 19,200. Okay. So this is my view at today, that most probably it will remain traded in range bound only. Range is 18,500 to 19,000 plus minus 100 points. Now let's move on Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, yes. So this is the Bank Nifty chart, daily chart. Same kind of situation there, but if you see the placement of Bank Nifty, so in last 3 weeks especially, Bank Nifty has outperformed, underperformed. Bank Nifty has underperformed to Nifty, and if you see the chart pattern and everything, so it has already breached that down upward sloping trend line. It has already breached 21 days exponential moving average. It has this first see. It has breached this downward sloping trend line here. It has breached 21 days exponential moving average of 21 DMA. And now in previous trading session only, it has this orange color line, that is 50 DMA, has took support around that. So now from a levels point of view, now 50 DMA is a level to watch, which is currently placed around, I think, 43,300 level. So 5300 is a key level to watch. 50 DMA. That is approximately placed around 43,300 kind of levels. So that is a level to watch in Bank Nifty, because it is now showing some underperformance, some kind of underperformance. So maybe reason is that these large cap banks are not participating from the last few days, but there was a good move happened in HDFC. So let's see how things will improve. But yes, meanwhile, there is a support. And after 3 months, I can say almost 15 weeks of trend, I can say that. And if I consider points and everything, so from the level of 36,600 or 37,000, there is a good move happened up to 44,500. So almost 36 to 44, almost 7,500, 8,000 kinds of move happened in last 3 months. So maybe some correction may also due in this also. But meanwhile, and another thing is that it has already breached the support sloping trend line. So maybe extend, but subject to once again crossing and holding below this 50 DMA. So once again, I would suggest to follow cautious approach in this space. But there are a lot of participations are happening. Today only I was analyzing this Nifty PSU Bank Index. So that is also showing some sideways kind of range. Unless and until, because it is not crossing 4,200 level, the Nifty PSU index I am talking. So maybe it will be, suppose it will base 200 DMA, that PSU index, so maybe correction may extend to what 3,700 kind of level. So after considering all these levels and everything, I am expecting that this also may now turn into sideways along with some correction or maybe some negative bias. But not that much actually. Not that much means it will not fall like 5%, 7% or 10%. But yes, it may like from the last couple of weeks, it is extending some correction in downside. The same situation may occur in coming days also till next Bazaar Pe Charcha. And then once again, we will review. Today, from the level points of view, just keep watching level of 50 DMA in downside and 44,500, 600 levels in upside. It will, suppose it will cross that 44,500, 600 level, then one can expect at least 46,000 kind of levels, which is quite difficult to cross at current juncture and give breakout. But at the same time, breaching below this 50 DMA probability is quite high in my opinion. And once it will breach that 50 DMA, then I can say that correction may extend up to at least this 100 DMA or 200 DMA. If I talk about placement of 200 DMA, so placement of 200 DMA is placed around current level 42,000 kind of level. So 2,000 points of correction, it is only 3 to 4% only. So that is a normal course of correction. So need not to worry after movement happened of almost 7,500 point to 8,000 point. Okay. Now let's move on another chart, that is another sectoral chart, this Nifty IT. So Nifty IT, once again, we have commented last Bazaar Pe Charcha that, and I have mentioned a level of 29,000, and 29,000 was a range level to watch, where I have suggested that suppose it will cross and hold 29,000. At that time, I think it has crossed 29,000, and I have clearly mentioned that suppose it will hold 29,000, so then maybe it is ready to move toward 31,000, and it will not cross that, it will breach. Suppose it will breach, then maybe it will not gain. And same situation happened. It failed to hold 29,000 and now enter into sideways. So now, if you see the yesterday evening, there was a more than 1% fall in Nasdaq and everything. So still same previous weeks or previous 6 months situation is intact. It is broadly trending into this broad range. Let me draw trend line for you. This broad range, once again, this is the broad range. I am drawing just randomly. So this is the broad range. It is trending in this broad range only. But and suppose it will and this level of 29,000 is an anchor point. Anchor point is a points, means in this particular time frame. In this particular time frame, Nifty this sectoral has remained traded around this level maximum number of days. That is the anchor point. So anchor point, it has remained traded around 29,000. So after considering all these things over today also, once again, I would like to reiterate my earlier comment that 29,000 is a critical level to watch. Above this level, maybe ready to move toward 31,500 or 31,000 to 31,500. Below this, maybe it will remain lackluster and may extend in downside also. So as such, I am not expecting any kind of major bullish or bearish trend today. But let's see how things will develop in coming days. Broadly, I am expecting sideways kind of range in couple of weeks in this sectoral index also. That is Nifty 50. Okay. Suppose it will start trending about 29,000, then start focusing on mid-cap IT stocks are already doing good. Then in such case, start focusing on large cap IT stocks, stocks like TCS, Wipro, and not Wipro, TCS and this Tech Mahindra and SCL Technology. Okay. Now next, Nifty Energy. So our most awaited target that we have given almost up prior to 2 months, that 25,000. From the last 3-4 Bazaar Pe Charcha, we are consistently discussing this level of consistently discussing this level of 25,000. That from the last 2 months we are consistently saying this is some bounce back kind of rally, and maybe it will ready to move toward 25,000. Now it has achieved level of 25,000 and touched that level. Now let's see how things will improve. If I draw once again some charts and everything over here, so it has traded in this upward sloping trend line. Okay, roughly I have drawn somehow. Here, this is the proper one. So it has traded in this particular range. Now it has touched this 25,000 level, 25,000 level approximately. It has touched this 21-day moving average also. So let's see how things will improve in energy shares in coming days also. Maybe it will not be ready to cross this level of 21 DMA or 25,000 so much easily, because once again in this index also, this 25,000 is a critical level to watch here. So how things will improve in coming days and weeks. I think it will remain traded in sideways one. So after considering the movement of 2,000, almost 3,000 or more than 3,000 points from the lower level in last 3 months, because if you see 21,600 is a low level in the month of March, and then 25,000, so almost 3,200, 3,300 points move happened, and now it is approaching to some critical resistance level. So maybe it will also start struggling. Another thing is this trend line also. So trend line is also some critical level to watch. So let's see how things will improve. Maybe 500 points here and there in my opinion, but it will start now remain traded in sideways only in coming days also. So Nifty 50 bank, IT and energy. Now my colleague is here, he will discuss you. Right.
Thank you so much, Pawan. So yeah, thank you. So I will be talking about Nifty FMCG, Nifty Realty, and Nifty Auto. So I will discuss one by one. So this is the daily chart of Nifty FMCG. And as we have stated in the last webinar also, that there is no sign of weakness as of now, and we are actually bullish in this particular index. So actually, I would like to reiterate the same opinion, because overall sentiment is bullish only. It is trending above its all key moving averages. And if you look at the upward sloping channel, that is also not intact. And but the point is this 4 days trading session that has happened here. So in this four day trading session, there has been some profit booking. So we need to look out that even 21 DMA is also not intact, which is placed around 51,160. So at least for some profit booking or some taking a precautionary approach, at least once needs to wait till 21 DMA. If 21 DMA is breached, then obviously that will be some time to book some partial profit if you are holding any of the stocks in this particular space. Otherwise, it might take support from that and it might move towards upside. But overall, ऊपर जाने का chances is like थोड़ा उतना नहीं है. But there is slightly sideways trend may happens in 1 week or 2 weeks of trading sessions. So this is about Nifty FMCG, and in this Nifty FMCG, support is placed around 51,000. So 51,300 to 51,200, followed by 51,000. So if 51,000 level is breached, then obviously that will be a trigger point, and some more profitability, some more profit booking cannot be denied in this particular space. Now Nifty Realty. So Nifty Realty also it is trending above all key moving average, and though there is no sign of weakness also. If you look at the trend line also, like, let me move to another environment here. So if you look at the upward sloping channel here, so this is also not intact, but this 8 days of trading session has been like point of this thing, like whether it is trying to move towards the downside or whether it is taking support from that level. So if it is taking support from that level, then it is good, because if you look at the 21 DMA, it is just 3.5% away from the current level. So if you look at the chart itself, 500 to 490 level is the level to watch. If that level is breached, then obviously some more profit booking cannot be denied in this particular space. Apart from that, if you look at the resistance point of view, like 520 to 530 is the point of resistance. If that resistance is surpassed, then obviously it can move towards upside. Now Nifty Auto. So this is the chart of Nifty Auto. So in this we have already expected that 15,000 is the level to be achieved, and it has actually in line with our sentiment. We have actually mentioned in our weekly report as well that the index might move towards 15,000 level. So it has already moved in the level where if 14,990 level, or we can say 15,000 level is achieved. So now what has happened from the past 2 weeks, the index is actually moving in the sideways. And still, if you look at this particular level from the March itself, so this journey, if you look at this journey, the index has obviously it has achieved around 25% to 26% of the rally it has already done. So from 11,900, or we can say like from 12,000 to 15,000 level, if 25% 26% it has already rallied, then one might expect some type of sideways move of 4 to 5%. That is okay. So because on the daily chart, on the higher time frame chart, there is no weakness as such, but on the daily chart there has been some deterioration in the price actions. There has been some profit booking, and the index is actually moving in the sideways. So yeah, so this is all about the Nifty Auto. So Pawan, would you like to add something in Nifty Auto?
Nothing, that our long-awaited target of 15,000 is almost achieved. It is still trending in bullish trajectory only. There is no problem. There is a good participation happening, especially new kind of players or EV on the basis of EV theme. Now this auto ancillaries are also participating. So as such, there is no problem. But from the once again in this also from almost 11,800, 900 to 12, 15,000. Almost 25% of move happened in last 3 months. So maybe it may move into some sort of sideways kind of move, and anyway 15,000 is some sort of psychological level. But yes, it is still bullish. It is still bullishness is intact, and it may gain further from here. Not denying for that, but yes, some here and there kind of move. So, but yes, I would suggest to follow cautious approach at current junction, not only in any particular index or any particular sector, in overall market. That after considering last couple of weeks move, there is some momentum and trend deterioration from short to mid-term perspective. And in such case, if whatever I am thinking at current juncture, if that market will move in that direction, so maybe some correction will start in overall market. As such, there is no clear-cut sign in market. There is little bit sign or little higher probability. I am not denying for that. But as such, there is no clear-cut sign or clear-cut higher probability of 80% or 70% or 90%. But yes, after considering various factors, I can say that most probably there is some cautious approach we have to follow. In not only in any particular sector, in overall market. So I think you have discussed, no?
Yeah, only two sector is left. I think Nifty metal and one more.
Okay, no problem. So stop
Nifty metal and one is Pharma also.
Okay, no problem. I am sharing this 1 minute. Let me share in screen once again. This will stop. Not able to. Can you stop your chat? 1 minute. Can you stop your screen so I can share? Hello.
I have stopped.
Okay. So, is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is Nifty metal. Nifty metal, if you remember, we have mentioned this level of 6,300 in our previous monthly reports, couple of monthly reports, and then previous webinars also. Then it may move toward 6,300. It has moved up to 6,300. Now it may face some resistance, because if you see here, from here to what I'm trying to say that in last 1 year, this level of 6,300 has tried to show strong resistance multiple times. And after considering that levels and everything, I can say that now it will be quite difficult for this metal index to cross that level of 6,300. Now it is only matter of market sentiment, market trend. Suppose market will remain intact, market trend will remain intact, sentiment will remain intact. So maybe it will cross this 6,300 also, and maybe it would be ready to move toward this previous all-time high level of 6,800, 6,900 level. But at current juncture, as I just commented few minutes back, after considering various things, that I am not expecting it so easily, at least at current juncture. So maybe this will also remain traded in sideways. Currently, it is trending above this 21 days moving average, that is black color line, which is currently placed around 6,000 kind of range. So I can say that unless and until it is trending above 6,000, so 6,001 is psychological mark. Another is this 200 DMA. No doubt 200 DMA is placed above 6,000, but let's take roughly level of 6,000. So unless and until it is trending above 6,000, as such, there is no problem. Suppose it will breach 6,000, then only it will trend correction in downside. Otherwise, most probably it will remain traded in this level of 6,000 to 6,300 or 6,350 range. Suppose it will breach 6,000, then maybe next target would be in downside 5,800 to 5,700. So once again, after this move happened in last 1 month or on last 3 months, overall move, not that much excellent move, but yes, from the level of 5,300 to 6,300, 1,000 kind of moves happened. In terms of percentage terms, 17 to 18%, 18, 19% move has happened in last 3 months. So after that, once again, this index is also may enter into some sort of sideways kind of trend. Now, Pharma has given breakout, and there are a lot of participations happening in Pharma, especially ऐसे Pharma stocks जो पिटे हुए हैं, those who have not performed well in long period of time. It has really did well in last 1 month, and the index is also moving in upward direction. It has given trend line breakout, and now it was from the last almost 15 months, it was facing resistance around 21 DMA, 200 DMA. Even once upon a time in the month of year, where October 2022, it has given breakout. At that time, we also turned bullish, but unfortunately, it has failed that breakout, and once again this time. Now, it is subject to once again market direction. If market will remain intact, bullishness will remain intact. So maybe it will move further from here current level. But suppose it will not, market will not support, then maybe once again it will enter into sideways. And this level of 200 DMA that is currently placed around approximately 12,500, 12,600 kind of level. So it will that is the critical support level. And suppose it will breach to here and there, but it will not, as there is no sign, it is clear cut in uptrend, confirmed uptrend, rally and everything. And it is consistently forming higher top, higher bottom formation. But maybe suppose if trend will change in market and everything, so maybe once again it will retest 200 DMA. But as there is no sign, but yes, I would suggest to follow cautious approach. So in short, after considering all sectors, major index and everything, I can say bullishness is there. There is no weakness. Bullishness is there. Sentiment is bullish, but yes, some kind of alarming situation, at least to me, that maybe if certain things will change suddenly, then maybe market will start correcting, at least from short-term point of view. Not falling, but correction may start, or 4-5% or 6% correction may extend. Even 10% correction is also very normal at current level. But suppose once again Nifty will cross previous all-time high, and then sentiment will boost further. So once again Nifty will start accelerating. So it is a 50-50 kind of situation. But after considering last 2-3 weeks, I can say that there is some situation developing such kind of way. But so that is why I would like to suggest that just follow cautious approach. That's it. Remain traded or invested in market. There is no need to worry. But follow stop loss, follow cautious approach. That's it. Because if correction will extend, so maybe not like 2020, maybe little bit correction may extend, like it was happened in last year after December, or such kind of levels. So that is the thing at current level. So no need to worry that much. But yes, another thing is that maybe mid to long term, if correction will extend or correction will occur in market, so maybe it is good for those people who are interested to buy stock or invest in market from mid to long term perspective. That may give very good opportunity to invest, because ultimately now everyone is talking about India and everything, that whatever we have grown in terms of economy size in last 60-70 years, like 3.5 trillion economy. Now only next 7 to 8 years, India will grow from this 3.5 trillion economy to 6.5 or 7 or 6 trillion economy, 6 to 7 trillion. So I can say that whatever India has grown, or everybody is saying that whatever India has grown, now we are ready to move in next decade actually. So obviously we are well placed. Movement is also very good. But yes, correction or going upside or downside is a part of market. We should not need not to worry. Try to utilize that correction to build good portfolio, good sort of stocks portfolio. And obviously we are here to help you always. Okay, so let's move on query side. So we will start taking your query, and we will try to address maximum number of queries. It is almost 5:10. So we have 20-25 minutes to address your queries. So let's start with Bombay Dyeing and Midcap Index. So Bombay Dyeing. Okay. So this is the Bombay dyeing chart. March quarter numbers 1 year, the year EPS was negative and everything, but stock has moved on anticipation of various things. And now it has given technical pivot breakout and everything. So trend is positive, no doubt, in this particular stock and this Bombay dyeing. And it may gain further from here. Maybe it may take some sort of resistance in this particular range, that is range of 115 to 120 or 125. Otherwise, overall trend and sentiment has bullish. If you analyze this weekly chart especially, so or daily chart, so there was a bullish flag continuation pattern breakout, and it has given breakout here. Let me draw for actually, then it will be more clear. So this was the flag pattern breakout, flag, and this was the pole. So generally, what is the implication of in technical analysis? Whatever is the size of this pole is the normal course of movement after flag breakout. So this is the level of move from the level of 5300 to 94. So I can say almost in terms of 40% of move. So from here breakout to level was approximately 82, 83 rupees. So you can add that 40% move in the level of 82 rupees, and that is the normal level to current move. So maybe this trend is extending. So maybe it is ready to move, and that resistance is also placed in that range also. 80, if I add 40% of that's the 80, 40% of this entire move, then it comes to around 120 only, plus minus 5 rupees here and there. So range is also there, resistance is also there. So maybe it may move in that particular direction around 115, 120 kind of levels in coming days. Strong trend is developed, already has developed, and it is moving in that direction. Now, Midcap IT index is in clear-cut bullish trend. A couple of months back, it has given a breakout. It is trending on uncharted trajectory. It is moving. Midcap participation, stock participation is very good. It is bullish, but yes, after such kind of correction, I'm not denying some sort of sideways or consolidation. Let me open that chart so that would be more clear. Nifty mid. So see, here was a breakout, and afterward there is a consistent move happening. This Nifty 50 mid-cap index, it has approached to 10,000 level. So after such kind of, from the level of 8,200 to once again this 10,000 level. So from level of 8,200 to 10,000, 1,800 points more. 1,800, if I convert this in terms of percentage to 22, 23% or 23 to 24% move happened in last 3 months. So after such kind of move, I'm not saying some 5% or 7% correction, 7% correction may not happen. It may happen at any point of time. So that is why I am suggesting to follow cautious approach. That is the thing. Otherwise, we have already entered into in broader market. We have already entered into uncharted trajectory, and we will remain in uncharted trajectory in next few quarters or next few years, I can say. But yes, in between correction will be always correction. There would be some headache for everybody. So just we have to manage that correction. Otherwise, we are clearly in long-term bullish trend. Be it in Nifty 50 or Sensex or Bank Nifty, whatever the things. But one thing is very clear, that this participation of this mid cap and small cap is really great in last couple of months, and participation will remain in that space also. So maybe correction next trend, I am not denying for that. Meanwhile, as there is no sign of correction, I would suggest to just follow approach. But ultimately, from long-term investor or long-term trader or investor, it is need not to worry. And any kind of correction will start once again give opportunity to add stocks in their portfolio.
So may I take some of that?
Yes, please.
Queries, yeah. I have already opened actually. So I have taken Jai Bharat Maruti. So, yeah. So Jai Bharat Maruti, the stock has already broke out here.
This year is clean, right?
Yeah. Screen is not?
No,
Okay, sorry. Your voice is actually low.
I don't know because
Yeah, because from the beginning I have noticed it. Anyways, one can always try to listen. So yeah, so now I'm taking a Jai Bharat Maruti. So this is the daily chart of Jai Bharat Maruti, and index has actually broke out on June 5th. And from the breakout level, the index has actually gained around 41% in 13 days only. So one might expect some profit booking, and it is okay. But if someone is looking for fresh entry here, I would say no, because the extra stock is looking extended, and now it is time for doing some at least partial booking is supposed to be done. Now, second one is KPR Mill. So KPR Mill has also broken out, and the stock has broke out on 20th of June. Okay, and with and after that, it is trading in a positive trend only. There is no sign of weakness. Trading of its all key moving average, and in 2 weeks of trading session, the stock has gained around 7% also. So overall sentiment in KPR Mill is okay. There is no weakness, so it is good. Now PEL. Piramal Enterprise. So Piramal Enterprise actually reversal has started on 20th of June, just 2 days back only, where the stock has reclaimed its 200 DMA with above average volume, and the stock has gained around 6%. And after reclaiming its 200 DMA, it has actually sustained, and very next day it has also gained like 13%. So overall sentiment is bullish, but after having like 18 to 20% of gain in just 2 trading sessions, some profit booking may happen. It may be around 5 to 6%. That is the thing. And if if anyone looking for fresh entry, I would say to wait for some more days to see how the price action is behaving. And based on the price action, whether it might retest its 200 DMA or it might do something, but it requires the observation for at least 1 or 2 trading sessions. Third one is EPL. EPL is actually moving in the sideways after hitting its recent high of around 216. The stock has actually moving in the sideways in past 2 trading sessions. And here also after hitting it high on to at to INR 209, the stock has actually consolidated for 2 weeks. And again, we have seen a fresh tailline breakout, short of tailline breakout here. And but after that, it has also not sustained, and it is actually trying to uh, move towards downside. And if you look at 21 DMA, which is just 2.6% away from this level, so it might retest its 21 DMA, and it might take support from that also. So I think one needs to wait for 1 or 2 days, and we need to monitor the price action, how it is behaving. Now LIC. LIC is actually trading in the bullish trend, and if you look at the price action, the stock is actually closing on the positive note from the past 6 days. And if you look at the volume part, volume is above average, so a stock is looking great. There is no weakness as such. One can enter in this at maybe with a stop loss of, I can say, 600 or 590, which will be around 6 to 6.5%. Now the Laurus Lab. Laurus Lab has actually, after hitting its recent low at 278 or 279, the stock has actually trying to rally towards upside, and it has witnessed buying interest also. But from the past 1 week, the stock is actually trading in the sideways, and आज का जो बनाया है इसने with almost near to above average volume, almost to average volume, it has actually lost 2.5%. So I think we need to, maybe it can have support around 345, which is 21 DMA, and it might bounce back from that level. But one needs to monitor the price actions. We have to observe for 1 or 2 days how it is behaving, and then you can take your action accordingly. Yeah. So please take some of the question from your side also.
please
Or I will just open on my screen and you can speak.
Yes,
Is
yes.
that okay?
Please, yes, fine. That's fine.
Okay.
BSC Limited.
Max Healthcare.
BSC. Bombay Stock
GSC,
Exchange.
okay, okay, BSC.
हाँ.
स्पीकर लगा के रखे हैं क्या? Are you?
I don't know why, but I am using laptop mic and speaker only, but I don't know why.
Oh, speaker is there?
No, there is no speaker.
Okay then, okay. I was thinking because of speaker, your voice is low or what?
No, I don't know why. I have checked all options, but I don't know.
Okay.
So if I talk about BSC, so it is in uptrend. And if you see the overall chart pattern of this BSC Limited, so it has touched all-time high of 1040, 1050 last year in the month of March. And afterward, there was a sharp correction happened to 400 kind of levels. And then it has formed some sort of base around 400 and it is moving upward. Now, today's price is almost 600 kind of level, 600, 605. And if I take this retracement level, technical Fibonacci retracement level of this entire fall from 1040 to 400, so 38.2% retracement is placed around 650. Current rate is 600. So I am expecting at least 650 kind of levels in current juncture, followed by 600, 700, 720 kind of levels, subject to bullishness in market. But yes, technically, placement is like 650 followed by 700 to 720 kind of levels. Trend, sentiment, and everything is bullish. After some sort of small consolidation, stock has given fresh breakout in today's trading session only. So maybe it is ready to move towards 600 followed by 700 to 720 kind of levels. Next is let's take let's take this SDFC Bank and SDFC Life and ICICI. So let's start with SDFC Bank.
Okay.
So SDFC Limited and SDFC Bank. Now need not to discuss about SDFC Limited. Only SDFC Bank, right? SDFC Bank. Because SDFC Bank is now going, it is in merger process in SDFC Bank. So move are happening almost more or less similar fashion in both. And now after merger, SDFC will become SDFC Limited. So we will focus only on SDFC Bank. Okay. So SDFC Bank, it took support around 200 DMA after this with handle formation here. Some sort of sideways move, then took support around 200 DMA. Now it has given downward sloping trend line breakout and everything. So that is why when I was discussing about Bank Nifty, so I have mentioned a statement, right? There is not a big participation from these big banks like SDFC, ICICI and everything. But from the last couple of sessions, there is a participation from this SDFC Bank. So let's see how things will develop in coming days. Till now, as there is no sign. Today, if you see the today's move and everything, so very good move happened. So maybe I'm expecting at current juncture of time, I'm expecting at least 1700, 1750 kind of levels may be achievable in SDFC Bank in short to mid-term perspective. And from long-term perspective, obviously, if someone is interested, so I would suggest to hold this stock with the stop loss of 200 DMA, that is recent low, which is placed around, I think, 1570 or 80 kind of levels. So unless and until it is holding above that 17,570 kind of level, I would suggest to hold from long-term perspective. Maybe sooner or later, trends will develop and momentum will increase in this particular stock. Another is SDFC Life.
Okay.
So there is a general view of insurance, general view on insurance sector. That anyway, insurance, SBI Life, I think SDFC Life is now part of Nifty 50 also. So there is a good chances of turning leader from this space. The SDFC Life or Prudential Life, all these stocks may do well in coming years actually. So from long-term perspective, it is good, not at all. Now insurance penetration is increasing. One reason, another reason is that all these private players are eating out shares of LIC, and there is awareness about life insurance and everything, especially term insurance plan, that is going to be direct beneficiary in coming years. So from long-term perspective, as such, there is no problem, but technical placement and everything is also looking quite attractive. There was some headwinds happened when there was a budget in last year, where government has removed this benefit after this launching this new tax regime, and government has removed this benefit, giving benefit of this insurance and everything. But afterwards, stock was bottomed out, and now it is trending above all key moving average, be it HDFC Life or other stocks. So maybe it is moving upward direction, and now it has all stocks in insurance sector has bottomed out, be it HDFC Life, SBI Life, or ICICI Prudential. So long-term perspective in short looking quite attractive. I would suggest to follow buy or dip strategy from long-term perspective. From short-term perspective, it has already given breakout. If everything will remain intact, like market and everything, so maybe it is ready to move further.
Next one.
Near-term perspective, one more question about this HDFC Life and everything. Just follow this 21 days exponential moving average, followed by 50 day. Meanwhile, as there is no sign that it will fall. Another thing is this price range also. Can you draw the one price horizontal line on price range around it that is flashed around 620, 615. So just keep watching level of 600, 620 kind of level. So unless and until it is trending above 600, in my opinion, as such, there is no problem at all. But suppose it will breach once again 600 level and it will start trending below 600 level, then once again it will enter into sideways, no doubt at all. But unless and until it is trending above 600 level, as such, there is no problem in my opinion from short to mid-term perspective also. 9. Even if you look at FTD, would it be a false start? FTD it may happen. FTD follow through day, I think, if I'm not wrong. So FTD after FTD, yes, sometimes it happens actually. I'm not denying for that. But it is subject to rules and regulations. So we have to follow rules, and once if you are following any particular methodology or any particular things, so you have to follow the rules and regulations. So we are following following this market direction as per own methodology, and at the same time we are team of analysts, so we try to track on various other parameters also. But after a follow through day, no doubt things will improve or things will deteriorate. It depends upon situation where follow through day is there, subject to volume and placement of moving averages and everything. Let's take DMART. So DMART, there is a very good move happened in last couple of weeks from the level of almost 3,500 to 4,100 kind of level, and there is just resistance in that range, and that is why now stock is showing some sort of correction. Now it has corrected to 3,800. So this is not a right time to take entry in this. Maybe 37, maybe it may extend further this correction toward another 100 rupees to 3%. And then we will once again review at that time that whether it is ready to move further or not. DMART from long-term perspective, I can say that it is good, but not actually from long-term perspective. I would say DMART is good, no doubt at all. But from if someone is looking for long-term perspective, so just keep watching level of 3,300. 3,300 is a critical level to watch. Plus minus 100 rupees, I'm not saying 3,300 is a level from where if it will breach 3,300, then maybe it will enter into fresh correction. Otherwise, as such, there is no sign of breaching. So maybe currently I'm expecting another 100, 150 rupees kind of correction in this particular stock. And afterwards, we will analyze once again, and then only I can comment. I would suggest it is better. The trend is very dirty kind of trend is in this DMART in last 6-month time frame or 8-month time frame. That is why it is very difficult to say from here how the things will improve. But yes, one thing is very clear: 3,700 is a level to watch if someone is interested to take position from mid to long term perspective. So if someone is ready to take risk of 10%, so one can accumulate this stock in the range of 3,600 to 3,700 with stop loss of 3,200 or 3,300. And if I talk about short term perspective, so suppose this stock will bottom out around 3,700. So maybe keeping stop loss below 3,400, not sorry, 3,500 is a time to buy from short term perspective for the target of once again 4,200. But it depends upon market condition, it depends upon trend and stock trend and everything. That is very difficult to say how it is behave. All these are at anticipation at today's point of time. Now, where to exit correctly once we enter into stage 1 or stage 2? either seeing 2150 DMA or any other effective approach is there. So see, there is no foolproof approach in market. You just have to follow it. You just have to analyze it. You just have to follow methodology and everything. You just have to follow or review your portfolio or your expectations and everything. And after only you can take the actions on the basis of that. Obviously, this was stage 1 and stage 2 formation, then what 21 DMA, 50 DMA, 100 DMA, 200 DMA, momentum, lot of indicators, lot of fundamental indicator. All these are going to help you to take decision, no doubt at all. But you cannot say clearly that this is the best parameter to take action on the basis of that. You have to combine your expectations. Like suppose if you have bought a stock and your expectation is 50% and stock has moved almost 60%, 70%, more than 50%. So you can at least partial profit, not 100%, then you can book at least 50 to 70% profit and then remain invested in remaining stocks for further upside move or trailing or stop loss. So there is no clear-cut methodology to remove exit from market at any point of time. अगर ऐसा कुछ हो जाए और ऐसा सिर्फ 2 ही व्यक्ति कर सकता है, 2 ही इंसान कर सकता है. One is liar and another one is God. And we both are we are obviously not falling in both criteria. So it is very difficult. But as all these things, whatever O'Neill methodology, technical, fundamental, all these are going to help you to take decision in better way. And ultimately, our aim is to perform market in justified manner, not like we try to capture top and bottom. Okay. Let's take this IRCTC. IRCTC. So IRCTC is an underperforming stock in last 1 year time frame. It is still in underperforming basket only. So I would not suggest to take position at current juncture. It is better to avoid time being, unless and until certain things are not clear in this particular stock, technically and fundamentally both. So I would suggest to avoid. If I talk about current juncture, so it took some resistance around. It tried to cross and hold, but it is not. Once again, breached 200 DMA. That this is black color line. So maybe once again it will enter into sideways kind of zone. So meanwhile, I would suggest to avoid this stock. IDFC. So IDFC has approached to previous all-time high level that was made in the year of 2008, and but it is just high up to that level. Previous all-time high of this IDFC was around 115, and this time high of 110 or 111. Now, in last few trading sessions, 4-5 trading sessions, there is some correction. It has breached 21 days exponential moving average and everything. So, and it has breached the upward sloping trend line also. So I can say that now it may extend correction. It may further extend some correction in this. But now this current level is a critical level to watch, and level is this 98, 99 only. This is the level to watch really in this particular stock, because suppose it will breach this 98, 99 level and or 99 to 100 level and remain traded below 98 to 100 level, then maybe it will enter into sideways with some negative bias. And suppose it will cross and hold once again, so maybe ready to move toward 115 kind of levels. So, but after considering various short-term chart pattern and everything, it has already breached trend line on other things. So maybe it will extend in downside only, and in such case, it may extend toward 91, 92 or a 90 kind of levels in coming weeks in IDFC. Next is IDFC First Bank, right?
Okay.
So same kind of situation in IDFC First also. IDFC First has tried to cross, it even not tried, but it has already crossed previous all-time high level at 83, 84. But in last couple of days, some correction happened, and today further it has correction extended by more than 5%. So maybe correction extend further in coming days, but in meanwhile, there is no that much negativity. It has not breached around 21 days exponential moving average. So after considering these things, but after considering market and everything, if someone is really holding, so I would suggest to book profit, at least partial profit or like that. Otherwise, I think MSI is already holding now, or they have removed it.
Yeah, I think they're holding it.
They are holding it, and so that is a better way to follow them actually. They are closely tracking, they are closely monitoring this particular stock. So I would suggest to follow them. Obviously they will take action according to market condition. Maybe they are waiting to this 21 days exponential moving average. Suppose it will breach, so obviously they will take actions. Otherwise, as such trend and everything positive, no doubt at all.
Mazagon, someone is asking from long time.
Okay, so I am taking Mazagon.
Okay.
So Mazagon. Yes, so Mazagon, good move happened in last 3 months. Actually, stock has given breakout around 800 level, and from 800 level to move happened up to 1330, more than 500 points move happened, or I can say more than 50% kind of move happens. After such kind of move, I can say that some profit booking and anything like that may happen. I'm not denying for that. And last yesterday only, I think there was this bearish harami candlestick formation on daily chart, and now today also it was trading below that level. So maybe some here and there some correction may, or sideways with negative bias, or some, it may take some pause. Pause is a better word at the current juncture in this particular stock. So it may take some pause. I'm not denying for that. Otherwise, from long-term perspective, overall sentiment and chart structure is quite bullish. It is already trading in uncharted trajectory, but maybe 4-5% here and there pause may happen in this particular stock, and it may take pause, and it may extend 3-4%, 5% correction as well. Okay, so need not to worry from long-term perspective, but yes, but from short-term perspective, 4-5% here and there move may happen in this particular stock. I am not denying for that.
GRSC. So GRSC, same kind of situation. It is trending in uncharted trajectory. In last couple of days, it is showing some kind of correction or some profit booking at higher level. So suppose this correction will extend, so maybe one can expect at least level of 540 or 550 kind of levels, followed by 510, 500 kind of level. So it is difficult to say, no doubt, because chart structure and everything is bullish. But one thing is very clear, I would like to say this 540 is a critical level to watch in this particular stock. Suppose, unless and until it is holding above 540 as such, there is no problem in this particular stock. But suppose it will breach 540, so maybe one can expect 500 kind of level also. And meanwhile, as such, there is no sign that it will fall further from here. But yes, after considering various things, it may fall. I am not denying for that. Lux Industries.
Lux Industries taking resistance around 200 days exponential, trending in sideways. Timing I would suggest to avoid.
Okay.
Next is
one is Federal Bank.
okay, Federal Bank.
I was asking about that.
So Federal Bank is hovering around 200 days moving average or 200 days exponential moving average. It has clearly underperformed to market in last 3 months, where index has gained almost 2,000 points. Bank Nifty has gained more than 7,000, almost 8,000 points. But this index has deteriorated this momentum and everything, and now it is trending below 200 days moving average and everything. It is a clear-cut laggard. So I would not suggest to take position, any long position at current point of time. It is better to wait and watch in this particular stock.
Okay.
Let's take Midhani.
Okay.
So trend is bullish, trending in uncharted trajectory. Stock in, if I talk about in this month only, so in this month stock has gained more than 35%. So everything, but after this kind of move, some correction, some profit booking cannot be denied. So from the levels point of view, this level of 260, which is almost 10% away from current level, is a critical level to watch. Unless and until it is holding about 260, as such, there is no problem. It will, suppose it will breach 260, then only problem will start in this particular stock. And as such, there is no sign that it will breach. So maybe it is taking some pause or some correction, or after this 35-40% of move in single month. Or if I talk about this in last 3 month move, so stock has almost doubled, not double than 80% move happened in last 3 months. So maybe it will take some pause, and it is good for stock health that it may take pause after such kind of strong move. So if someone is already holding, I would not suggest to take position, fresh position, but if someone is holding, so book at least partial profit at current juncture around 290-300 level. Now,
Yeah. Which one next? RK Forging.
RK Forging bullish trend, no doubt. I would suggest I would not suggest to take fresh position, but yes, if someone is holding, just remain invested with the stop loss of 21 days exponential moving average, from because in the last 3 months it has not touched even 21 days exponential moving average. So that is why I would suggest to just keep trailing your 21 days exponential moving, and I will start trending right, start riding this current ongoing trend. But yes, stock and trend and everything is bullish. So remain, I would suggest to just keep watching closely and remain invested in. There is one concern that one Hitesh Sai is saying that IDFC that time no split on IDFC split and everything was happened in the year of, I think, 2015, if I am not wrong. Yes, in 2015 that it was merged and everything. So let's not go into that kind of complications, because this situation. That is why it is easy for you to understand the situations. But because those don't know the split and everything, so that will be quite complicated for them. Our motto is here to try to explain everything in smoother manner, not to keep it in that much difficult manner. So let's take NMDC and Tata Steel.
Okay.
NMDC sideways, trending below all key moving average, avoid. Tata Motor.
I think Tata Steel you said, no?
Sorry, Tata Steel. Sorry, Tata Steel. Tata Steel, it is trending about last to last week in this beginning of this month, actually first week of this June. It has given some sort of trend line breakout, and now it has touched up to level of 115, 116, and then once again took resistance and hovering. So broadly, I can say after analyzing last almost 1.5 year chart or 2 year chart, I can say that this level of 150, 120 is a critical level to watch, because there are multiple kind of resistances placed. And anyway, in my opinion, from the last 1 year, I can say, or more than that, actually, I am continuously commenting that this metal is not looking that much attractive to me, be it any particular metal stocks or metal index. In between that, I am not saying that 5-7% move may not happen. It may happen, or maybe 10%, 15% kind of moves may happen, but it will not give you smooth move, one-sided move, either upside or downside. So it is showing some dirty kind of trend. So that is why it is not looking that much attractive to us, and that maybe it is in process of base formation and everything. But at the same time, it may take, in my opinion, it may take further few quarters to come ahead and give breakout clear-cut trend, emerge a clear-cut trend from current juncture. So that is why from the last almost 4 or 5 quarters, it is not looking quite attractive to us. And same situation is current juncture also. So just keep watching. If someone is really expert in trading short-term point of view and everything, so one can start trending. Otherwise, I'm not looking that it is not looking that much attractive. All metal index and all metal stocks, except here 1 or 2 stocks like Midani and other thing. So in that way only. Let's take TVS Motor.
TVS Motor. TVS.
So TVS Motor in clear cut uptrend. Remain, it is now from the last 1 week, it is showing some sort of exhaustion at higher level, but it has not breached 21 days moving average. But further, if I do some more advanced analysis or technical or momentum analysis, so now if someone asks me, suppose if you are holding this particular stock in your personal portfolio, disclosure is that I am not holding, I am just giving an example. That suppose someone will ask me that whether you are holding this particular stock in current your portfolio, so what will be your action? Then I would say that a clear cut answer is I will book at least 50% profit at current juncture. So same thing I would like to say, but once again disclaimer is I am not holding anything in this particular stock. I am just giving an example. Because momentum point of view, it has clearly deteriorating, even though from price trend and everything, it is there is no sign of deterioration except in last week. But yes, some correction may happen. Suppose if correction will extend in market or correction will start happening in market. Okay. Now, in my opinion, why I am saying that in today, at least to me, I'm not expecting that much move. Suppose it will Nifty will give breakout, then only I'm not expecting very good kind of move in upside. So it is very difficult to analyze or comment at current juncture. But yes, after all these things, some short-term kind of move may happen in downside in overall market. But I'm not saying this is the way that it will move. It may happen anything. It is a 50-50 kind of situation, I can say. Now,
Last we will take, it is already 5:45.
so I would like to comment on this sugar stock. So there was a good move happened in today's session. Sugar move, any particular stock, you can Dalmia Sugar or Dwarkesh Sugar or even this, I think other sugar stocks also. So all sugar stock, there was a good move happened. So just keep tracking this particular stock. Maybe some more positivity is there if market will remain traded like this, like it is trading from the last 2-3 weeks actually in sugar stock. So looking positive at current juncture all sugar stock. Let's take last query of the day, right? You say.
Okay. IUB, we have actually added also, so we will take IUB.
Indian Overseas Bank.
Yeah.
So yesterday some sign of positivity in this stock and this PSU index, but we are analyzing it closely and we are monitoring it. Maybe we will take action in tomorrow trading session or maybe Monday, because after considering a lot of things, there is some doubtful trend emerging in this. So just follow us. There is some doubt in our mind also that how things will improve. We are waiting for some confirmation. Otherwise, we will take actions actually. Not looking that much attractive. Yes, I am to be very much prudent at current level. Now it is I'm changing my earlier stance that now it is not looking that much attractive. Not only this particular stuff, but overall this PSU space, subject to certain confirmation. That confirmation is not there on chart. That is why we are waiting. One more thing that I would like to say from my side, that SBI is the leader of the whole PSU basket, and now it is approaching. It has breached this down upward sloping trend line. Now it is approaching towards this 200 days moving average, which is placed around 550 kind of levels, or even simple moving average. It has already breached on daily chart. That is black color line. But so from here now 550 is a level to watch, which is almost 10-12 rupees away from current level. So maybe once it will breach 550, the correction may extend in this also. So let's see. But at current juncture, this all PSU basket for short-term perspective, once again, from long-term perspective, it is bullishness is still intact. Maybe this current ongoing correction will give you opportunity for long-term investor to add more number of stocks, of quality stocks of PSU banks in their portfolio. But short-term, maybe current rate is around, current level is PSU index is around, I think 4,100. So maybe it may extend toward 3,800 or 3,700 kind of level. So 10%, 7 to 8% here and there may happen at current juncture. But there is no clear-cut sign. So it is just about 50-50 at current juncture. So that's it from our side. We try to capture maximum number of queries, and it is almost 550. So let's wrap up this session here. Thanks to all of you for joining this session. Thank you.